A conviction and prison sentence upheld for a Morrill man who's serving a 10-year stint on drug and weapons convictions. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. And our top story, a Morrill man serving a 10-year prison sentence on drug and weapons convictions has lost his bid with the Nebraska Court of Appeals to overturn his conviction and sentences. 41-year-old Matthew Hall was found guilty on charges, including possession of a stolen firearm and possession of a controlled substance, following a December 2023 investigation. On appeal, Hall claimed that his trial counsel was ineffective in various respects. However, the court ruled this week in a 16-page report that Hall's ineffective assistance of trial counsel claims failed or were not sufficiently raised on appeal. The appellate court affirmed Hall's convictions and sentences initially ordered by Scottsbluff County District Court. Well, the Scottsbluff City Council has given the green light for the library to transition to a new integrated library system subscription. Last month, the city passed a resolution to withdraw from one library consortium, and during their first meeting of November, agreed to sign on with a new subscription called Apollo. City Manager Kevin Spencer says the old program costs Scottsbluff more than $17,000 a year, but Apollo will offer a more streamlined service at a savings of more than $10,000 annually.
So it's quite a savings. Staff at the library like this software a lot better. It's simple. It does everything that they need it to do. So this is pretty popular around the state, and this is what they want to go with.
Spencer notes that Apollo has an automated communication piece that can hold books through the software, a way to search what books are in or checked out at any given moment, and more. And the Nebraska School Activities Association has hired Dave Hawksworth as assistant director. Hawksworth brings an abundance of educational experience to the NSAA staff, with more than 30 years as a Nebraska educator, including the last 10 years as activities director of Scottsbluff High School. Hawksworth was instrumental in bringing the NSAA Class B girls and boys golf championships to the communities of Scottsbluff and Gering, beginning in 2019. Hawksworth will step into his new role on the staff beginning in January of 2026. We'll have more news right after this.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
You deserve to have a building that will last for generations. With more than 110 years of experience and thousands of satisfied customers, Morton Buildings is the industry leader you can trust. If you're planning for a garage, farm shop, horse barn, storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, there's no better time to buy. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com to get started today.
Welcome back. A study released by the Nebraska Chamber confirms what many Nebraskans already know, that access to, or the lack of, child care across the state is becoming more and more an issue for both workers and employers alike. The report, Unlocking Nebraska's Potential, Child Care as a Key to Nebraska's Economic Future, found that the state lost $1.74 billion in business output and $1.61 billion in labor income each year due to inadequate child care access, more than double the estimated impact in 2020. During a virtual presentation this week detailing the findings, Katie Bass with First 5 Nebraska said, when it comes to determining the best policy for Nebraska going forward, we have to decide what's the most important problem to solve. And there are examples from other states.
With the Michigan Tri-Share program, the goal is to help moderate income workers afford childcare. When we're looking at the Iowa Child Care Solutions Fund, it's developing new childcare slots by attracting and retaining workers in the childcare industry. And then when you look at Colorado's Design Lab and those employer-based childcare grants, the goal there is really helping larger employees develop new childcare facilities.
The report, authored by First 5 Nebraska and UNL's Bureau of Business Research, said a key is getting better data to identify gaps, measure progress, and guide evidence-based policymaking. Presenters said financially, there needs to be direct buy-ins by business, industry, government, and private interests for Nebraska to make gains that will pay economic dividends. Well, a paint store that has served the Scottsbluff community for decades has shuttered its doors for good. Diamond Vogel, located at the corner of 1st Avenue and East 16th Street, went out of business in late October, and this week the remaining inventory from the store was loaded onto a moving truck. The closure was announced back in September as the Iowa-based company announced it was divesting its company-owned retail stores. In turn, Diamond Vogel will continue to focus on paint manufacturing.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
From the Rural Radio Network, I'm Lacey Shippey with a look at what's happening in grain and livestock trade today. Grains are to the upside, soybeans leading the way. Live cattle and feeders as well are both down, taking hogs with them. And to discuss what's happening today, we've got Mike Zuzolo with Global Commodity Analytics. And Mike, tell me, let's start on the commodity side of things. Soybeans are looking very optimistic. Is this just some speculative buying here before all of the information comes out of D.C.?
Yeah, I think the bears are experiencing some what I would call pre-report jitters at this point, Lacey. We don't have a lot of news right now. We did get weekly export sales from USDA for the first time in 2 months, essentially, but those are as of the end of September, and so they really didn't provide much direction. And so I think it gave the bulls a little bit more of an opportunity to run this market as high as they could heading into the report before the numbers come out. I did note that we came in and filled a gap up around 1135. That was a gap, I think, going back all the way to June or July of 2024. So we're hitting 16-month highs. Probably, in my mind, this is something we could talk more about at the channel final bell, but probably going to need to feed that bull on the report for soybeans. We've had a $1.35 run roughly since those October lows were made.
And we've seen such a wide varying amount of information as far as what the analysts expect for that report to say. It seems like nobody has quite the same numbers, and someone will be surprised no matter what it says tomorrow. But is it going to overall be a potentially very bullish report?
It could be either way, in my opinion, because we see the average trade guest giving us a lower yield versus the September WASDE, but the average ending stocks number for the United States actually goes up for both corn and beans. It's a very rare occurrence. It would suggest we've lost some demand, and those September stocks report numbers are getting pushed into the numbers overall as well.
And on the livestock side of things, we had such a positive start to our week with the rally and the limit up day, but it seems we can't hold that positivity in this market no matter what they try and do. Tell me a little bit about what the pressure is coming from today.
Yeah, I'm glad you framed it that way. We haven't yet taken out Monday's lows in D's fats or January feeders. I think the two biggest things that are going on is a surprise drop of almost $5 in the choice box beef price. That shouldn't be happening right here, right now. It looks like the round prices are the issue from the cutout view. Also, we've got the USDA Ag Secretary in Mexico, largest trade mission down there, and it is looking like they're going to talk screwworm again. So I think it's headline news, probably creating longs, liquidating out and flattening positions.
All right. Well, thank you, Mike. That is Mike Zuzolo with Global Commodity Analytics for a look at our markets today. I'm Lacey Shippey on the Rural Radio Network.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Keep your cash and spend ours. Our Black Friday sale is back. Get 20% off our claim replacement windows and ensemble entry doors with no money down, no interest, and no payments for 18 months. You pay nothing until 2027. Plus, enjoy a Visa gift card for up to $2,000 as our gift to you. Hurry, this Black Friday event is only here till December 13th. Call today or visit rbawyoming.com to book your free estimate.
Let's take a peek at your weekend community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, a Bluffs Middle School 6th grader was honored this week for suggesting one of 16 winning names in the 2025 Name a Snowplow competition by the Nebraska Department of Transportation. Caden Finke came up with the name Edward Blizzard Hands for one of the 2 plows named this year in NDOT District 5, and on Wednesday received a recognition plate from NDOT maintenance employees, along with the opportunity to sit in the plow that now bears that name. Caden's classmates were also able to tour the plow and a front-end loader brought to the school specifically for the celebration. On Friday, Snow Diggity, another winning name out of nearly 4,500 entries, was celebrated at Crawford Elementary School. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.